Hey, it's me again. I know I'm all bundled up. It is cold here in North Carolina, South Carolina. It has gotten a cold snap that is super early. And I don't know if you can see all the crispy ground. It's all crispy. We're gonna be getting down to like 18, 19, which is unusual for this time of year. You can kind of see it glistening in the sun. I apologize that I look like a complete and utter hot mess. More than usual, I believe. More than usual. Because, well, battle never ends. Well, there's that. The battle never ends. So yesterday was Thanksgiving. And I was told not to participate. I was told that my children would go and I would stay home because of my head covering. And well, there's that. So I stayed home and I cleaned. So not that I care. After I left my mom's house and I moved to North Carolina, I always was pretty much by myself for Thanksgiving, except for one or two Thanksgiving meals that I went to friends from church. But other than that, I'm used to being by myself. So if you think that you can get away with not drawing a line for the Lord, might have to think again. Comment, keep all the comments pleasant. If you guys have not seen my other videos, I have I think this is video number 40. Whoop, whoop. Sorry, I'm super excited about that. Video number 40. If you have not seen the other videos, each video I try to have testimonies in. So it's not like one video is without something. All the videos, to my remembrance, have testimonies. There's going to be cars going by because we're near the road at this house. But ignore the noise. I'm just going to keep going. So check out the other videos. There are some videos that have absolutely no views. And in those videos, in my opinion, those are some really heavy hitting videos. And I'm super surprised. Sorry, I got something in my eye. I'm super surprised that for whatever reason, they have no views. So please go check out my other videos, share, subscribe. I seriously have dealt with pretty much everything. And if I haven't, it's in the future. Let's just say that. How about that? So I have my little list here to keep me on track. But where I left off in my testimony life journey is that I had my second baby who had a twin, and the second one did not come home with us. So I was pretty much grieving with that on my own. And then in 2018, I discussed about how I was pregnant, but something about the pregnancy was not right. And my womb was getting bigger and making room for the baby, but something was not right. So I eventually miscarried that. And once again, I was grieving with that on my own because my husband could not care less. And I started having, we'll use the word erotica dreams, if you know what I'm saying. But they were what I thought was flashbacks from abuse, because they were of my abuser. And so I didn't think much of it. Nothing rang up with an importance about that because it was him, and I thought I was just getting new memories back. Wrong. Wrong. But when those things started coming up, I just kind of let it happen. But the dreams became more frequent and they began to change, and I was like, I don't think that I had any of this happening, right? So eventually, shortly after losing the pregnancy of the one that did not develop correctly, well, I mean, it didn't even show as a viable pregnancy. It was just that my my body was preparing for it. So I don't know if you consider that a full pregnancy or topical. No, what? Tupical. Anyway, you know what I'm talking about. Twist it up. Anyway, so I had a dream where I was giving birth, and so I just thought it was, like in the grieving process situation, because I was like, missing my baby and all that went with, and so I didn't think anything of it. Well, not the case. So then fast forward like 2 years, because the dreams came off and on, didn't stop. Fast forward 2 years, and I started in a season of really, really deep deliverance for like 2 months straight, almost every single day, multiple times a day. And I'll go into detail about that. But since this has to do with this topic, I'm putting it in here. The Lord showed me that through another dream. He showed me that I had what was called a spirit spouse. And at first, I know about Incubus and Succubus, and those are they were lightly discussed in the deliverance ministry that I attended when I first got saved, but they were never discussed as a spirit spouse. So if you do not know, they are interchangeable. Okay. So then once the Lord revealed to me in a dream about this spirit husband, spirit spouse, for obviously a man it would be a spirit wife, I started to do more research. And they fall under the category of marine kingdom spirits. Marine as in water, swimmy, mermaids, basically the Little Mermaid. So the Little Mermaid is a movie, we all know it, but it's actually correct. These mermaids live underground, or in the water, they have their own kingdom, and they seek humans who they can basically inhabit their life and then have a family in the spirit realm. How crazy, right? So the Lord showed me this in the dream, and the birth ties in completely. And you're probably like, girl, you are special kind of crazy. But I'm not, because if you go look up on YouTube, there are witches that go into the sea, and they talk about how they make sacrifices, how they gain power, how they purposely want a spirit marine kingdom husband, and they leave this world with their physical body laying in bed, and they leave here going into the spirit. I'm not crazy, but I'm not trying to do all that because I believe in Jesus. Okay, this is demonic, highly demonic. Warning, demonic. If you're having sexual dreams, you should not be having them. If you're having erotica dreams, female or male, they'll come to you in whatever form or fashion will get your attention, if you know what I'm saying. Okay, so for me, it started as my abuser. But then the spirit that came to me would morph, and hold on just a minute. Would morph, and then it would be a completely different situation, a different person, different location, all the things would change. So when I was going through the deliverance, the Lord gave me the dream where we were fleeing something, and the husband, I was like, who are you? And the husband was like, stop it. I know you're upset. Like there was a flood or some kind of natural disaster in my dream. And he goes, listen, I know you're shook up, but you are my wife and these are our 2 children. Come on. We have to go to safety. You stand over here and I'll see if I can find help. That is exactly how the dream was. So then I woke up knowing that I had to deal with situation A, B, and C. Not just the husband, but now I had children in the spirit. That's how long he had been coming after me, right? So I did deliverance for those critters. And listen, I say I did deliverance for those critters. Yes, I did. But the fight that will continue because they keep coming back in your dreams is a serious ongoing fight. We're talking, like, I've been fighting for years. I'm not even gonna lie. Because you have to gain strength in the spirit, and it's little battle, right? And then, gosh, it's so cold, I can barely feel my fingers. Then you have to weaken them in the spirit. It's not just like a one and done type of spirit, because they come to you in your dreams. So you have to be able to battle in your dreams. That's the best way I can describe it. You have to be able to battle in your dreams. You can't just come out and they come out. That's a lie. That is such a lie. So all these deliverance ministries who are doing that, they're actually not helping the person, because mine sure enough did not come out all willy-nilly. I have to strengthen in the spirit to go do battle every time he comes to my dream, because the Bible says that they will come back and then try to bring stronger and more. That absolutely is true. So he'll come back and be like, hey girl. And every single time I have to be denying him. Sorry, there's something denying him in my dreams, denying even a her in my dreams. And one time I was having a dream where I was just sitting somewhere. I don't recall sitting by water, but perhaps, because every time you have a water dream, not good. Every time you have a food dream, not good. So if you're having these dreams, you need to wake up and immediately go into warfare, immediately say the prayers, immediately break all the agreements, everything, because it's all binding. It's all witchcraft. They don't care if you're in the spirit realm, because that's what dreams are. They don't care if you're in the spirit realm or if you're in the physical when the things happen. Anyway, so I was sitting there, and like I said, I don't remember being by a body of water, but all of a sudden I seen a legit siren, ugly woman, not siren mermaid. Listen, they're real. Okay? It's real. I'm sorry. It's real. In my dream, she started coming out of the water, right? And I was like, ugh. And I backed up and I started to wake up out of the dream, and I was coming awake, and she grabbed me, like grabbed my spirit that it could not come into my body, and pulled me out. So like, I don't know how to describe this, but I was fighting to come out of the dream, and she was pulling me back in the dream, right? So, 1 minute I would be like, trying to fight to come back in my body, and she was fighting to keep me in there, and I was like, because I was in and out, and so I finally got out, Jesus, and she bit into my ladyhood and pulled back when I was yelling for Jesus, and she had blood all in her teeth. And I finally woke up, and I was like, because she had like literally a hold on me. That is the scariest, most craziest dream. I thought she was going to come out of the dream world into the natural after me. That's how like real it is. If you people don't know what I'm talking about, you're blessed and highly favored. Okay? Blessed and highly favored, because these critters are demonic, strong creatures, okay? So don't think like, oh, he's so sweet to me in my dreams. He is essaying you for your power. When you wake up, you are drained in the physical. You are, they're basically vampires in the spirit, and they're reproducing. And like I said before, I'm reading my paper. Sorry, cars. Somebody literally just drove around the corner. You have to strengthen yourself by fasting. So what I'm saying by that is you have to be fasting, and then when you have the dream next time, you'll be able to say no. And then you're fasting, and then you'll go into the dream again, and they will feel... The best way to describe it is wispy. Like they won't have a full presence. They'll feel wispy. And then they won't come. But then you're fasting more, gaining in the spirit, and they'll come back, but not be able to come to you. Like you'll be like, get away from me. What are you doing? You see what I'm saying? So you have to slowly gain over time. You can't just go in there and defeat and then it's done. These things are relentless. And if you have any issues with that, let me know. I'm happy to help you in the comments. But you should not be eating water-related dreams or husband essaying erotica dreams. Those dreams should not be happening. Also birthing, as you can tell, birthing. Now, if you see a baby, that's not the same thing as actually having the baby. When I was birthing, I seen myself at the doctor pushing out a baby for the spirit spouse baby. Not good. But I did not have the spiritual wherewithal. There are so many times along this journey that I was literally clutching onto the cliff with my nails that I cannot even tell you how many times that is. Because it's a lot. I'm not even gonna lie. Because the physical battle is so much that that your brain can't even handle a spiritual one at the exact same time. And so many times in my life, I needed to be able to do both. But there was not enough understanding and energy, if I'm being honest. And that is why the spirit spouse, not only does he take the energy for you, but he doesn't want it for your battle. You see what I'm saying? They're demonic. They might seem all sweet and hot to trot and looking good and all them things. It's a demon. He's just dragging you to hell, okay? So don't be like, that's amazing. I have a spirit spouse. I have a spirit spouse. It's amazing. He's great. No. Anyway, excuse me. I just wanted to pop on here and leave that there. If you guys have any questions, I'm more than happy to answer. In each video, I have so much more, but I don't want to be on here for hours telling you each nuance because every situation is different. But if you have questions, I'm more than happy to go into whatever avenue that I need to go in to help you because honestly, there's just so much. I could talk for days about the things that I've been through, but I'm giving you guys the rough draft kind of thing. Okay? Have a great day. Bye.